What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about Proud Mary. This movie stars Taraji P. Henson as Mary, the title character. She is a high-ranking member of an organized crime family. She used to date or be married to, I don't know, I don't remember if the movie makes it clear whether they were married or just together. But anyway, she's an ex of the son of the big boss, who's played by Danny Glover. And she basically wants out of the life. Nobody wants to let her out of the life, obviously, because for some reason the mafia and organized crime just aren't really big on just letting people walk away. So anyway, she starts to become involved with this young boy that she runs into, and he gets, he's beaten and kind of taken advantage of by a smaller crime boss. And so she goes to kind of, set things right so that he can be set free. To go about his life, and the crime boss doesn't want to do it, so she ends up killing the crime boss and everybody else that's in the room. This does not sit well with the bigger crime boss of that crime boss, and even though they don't know for sure who did the killing, it's basically put everybody on the brink of supreme anxiety and the possibility of just an all-out turf war going on. And meanwhile, Mary is trying to, kind of teach this kid a little bit and help him to kind of get his life back on track, or on track at all. Her ex wants to get back with her, and there's a big power struggle, between the crime families. I thought this movie was going to be kind of a tribute to blaxploitation movies, and it's definitely not. All the advertising makes it seem like it's going to be. It does share a little bit in common with the genre, because you have a strong African-American female lead, and she is badass. She's like super badass in this movie. But there's nothing blaxploitation-esque about this. It's honestly like a direct-to-video, cheesy action movie with like not as much action as you might think, and then you just have this phenomenal lead that carries everything. If you take her out of this movie, Proud Mary is kind of lame, to be honest. I mean, it wouldn't probably get any attention at all. I do wish that the movie had used more practical effects. I know people actually complain that I don't like CGI, which I don't understand. But anyway, the shootouts in this are actually kind of cool. They're pretty well staged, and they're definitely the highlight of the movie besides Henson's performance. But they're all digital. So there's a scene where they're shooting up a car, and it literally looks like they put the stickers from AutoZone on the car that make it look like you have a bullet hole in your car. It's just really lame. It loses like the tension and the coolness. But the action scenes are still okay. There's just not as many of them as you would think. The movie is very heavy on drama and emotional beats. And again, Henson is really good. In the action scene, she's badass, just awesome, carries the action with ease. And then during the dramatic scene, she's able to pull that off. And she hits the emotional beats really, really well. But the script doesn't give her good material to work with. So even though her acting is on point, it doesn't feel legitimate, because the story doesn't earn those emotional beats. Everything feels rushed. Everything feels forced. At the end of the day, if you like DTV action B movies, you'll probably find a little bit to like here. But honestly, the main reason to see this movie is just Taraji P. Henson. She's amazing in it. Phenomenal lead. I just wish the rest of the movie was up to her level, and this would have turned out so much better. So kind of a mediocre recommendation. Definitely worth seeing for her, but otherwise, it doesn't really have a lot to offer. Danny Glover like mumbles through all of his lines. I don't know. And the movie just kind of isn't shot very well either. The action scenes are okay. Everything else is kind of just, I don't know, just not great. So that's my review of Proud Mary. I've got a full write-up at markfusion.com if you want to check that out. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon. You can get exclusive content there if you want to support me directly financially. All the money that I make there will go directly into buying stuff for this channel, and not just random things. It's going to be movies and stuff like that. I'm also on Letterboxd if you want to follow me there. And the best way, though, as always, help me out, is just hit that sub button. I do this routine every video, and I always forget half of it. That's the best way to support me, though. Even with YouTube's monkeying around with the monetization and whatnot, building the sub count is a direct way, give me something to work toward, to whatever the next goal that they set up and then yank away is. So that would be appreciative. It's easy, free, direct way to help me out. If you like the videos. If you don't like the videos, that's okay too. You don't have to sub. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Sorry it went off the rails here at the end. But I do sincerely appreciate you watching these videos, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.